don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Can we find what we're missing and compromise? So I keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can we find a single reason not to say goodbye? Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army.
Good evening, everyone, and a very happy Independence Day to each and every viewer. We're here on Valorant Summer Showdown 2021, second day, presented by Pixel Entertainment, and I am Aahna. With me is my co-caster, Zatakster.
Yep, you got that right. Happy Independence Day to everybody watching. And what a match we have up ahead. Lethal eSports versus Team Blackstar, named after the IGL Blackstar himself. Looking at the lineup itself, I'm pretty impressed by some of the names, but those are just names. So going into the match itself, we're going to have quite the match. I can assure that to the viewers.
That is right. I mean, we have very amazing teams lined up. Lethal Esports is here, and here is Team Blackstar. I'm already seeing a lot of fandom going in for both the sides. So I think we're gonna have a good number of votes coming in when we go in with a poll for that.
Indeed so. And also, of course, soon we'll be heading into Agent Select. But before that, the map bans. If I can just pull that up. Yep, map 1 will be Icebox, and team that picked it is Blackstar. So Lethal will be on the attack. Icebox, we didn't get to see Icebox yesterday, did we, Aahna?
That's right, we didn't get to see Icebox. We didn't even walk into the third map, which was Ascent. So thankfully today's second map is Ascent. So we might be able to see that. We definitely will be seeing that as well. So we will definitely have Icebox and Ascent. And if we go in for the decider, it's gonna be Haven. So that's all settled and sorted. Good maps for the day.
Yep. And yes, soon enough I'll be in the lobby and we'll be all set to go. But yeah, looks like we might just get to see Ascent after all today, Aahna. We
That's
did
right.
miss out yesterday.
That's true. And today, in any case, we are going to be seeing both the maps that weren't here yesterday. So I am pretty excited about that. I always have been a fan of Icebox. I mean,
Mhm.
I like the way the map is designed. Also, it's so pretty to look at. I mean,
Okay.
cannot deny that.
That probably makes just you and Shroud who like Icebox. I know for a fact a lot of players in the Valorant community aren't too keen on playing Icebox. I'm surprised to not see that get banned, but yeah, map one on Icebox should be pretty entertaining. Which
That
will
is
be
right. And before we move any forward with the whole match, I just want to give a big shout out to our associate partners that are Goodnight Esports. So thanks a lot for making this event possible and bringing on this amazing game for all of our viewers.
and on to the agent select we go.
That is right. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm seeing a lot of hellos coming in chat, so once for all.
Yep. And the picks coming through. We've got a double duelist pick on the defender's side. Team Blackstar, which it seemed like it looks like Jar Jar Boris, considering going Sentinel instead. Interesting, Aahna. It looks like Lethal Esports is going for a non-duelist comp.
That is right, and I mean, I don't think non-duelist is the best way to go about on any map at all. But I am pretty sure we are gonna be seeing some good, play coming in from Viper and Sage, because they are good agents for picking on Icebox. I'm not sure if Sky was the right choice. I think switching her up would be a good idea. But again, they're the ones playing and they've been in this scene for a really long time. They know it better than I do. So just gonna rely on their judgment and see how they
Choose
pull up
your
some new,
agent.
outlooks for us through the game.
A Sage being picked by both teams, but look at Lethal Esports, they've gone double set, and looks like they're sticking with the non-duelist comp. I'm edging. I'm on the edge of the seat to see how this is going to turn out to be. Blackstar, the only duelist on the map at Icebox. We're in for one good match for sure.
That is pretty right. I mean, I cannot imagine a more entertaining match than one on Icebox, because again, even though it's not the one that people like watching a lot, it's one that is least explored of all the maps. So I feel like there's more opportunities to go ahead and pull something new out your sleeve and just surprise everyone with it. So this is one of the maps that I find really entertaining to watch.
And yep, Lethal Esports will start on attack, and this was the pick of Team Blackstars. Not duelist comp, the only duelist, that's what they've got on their side. And the positioning as it stands will unravel in just a bit. And as a rule of thumb even, most teams almost indefinitely hit A on the first round of Icebox.
That's right, I have seen that happen. I mean, almost every single time when we see Icebox being played, but I don't feel like A is the most, preferred site on Icebox when it comes to attacking, because the advantages are bigger on site B. It's a tinier site. You can always go in for a plant and then maybe deploy some of your ultimates and kind of like block it off for opponents, and they cannot really pass through. So B seems like one that's easier to hold, but still I see a lot of people going in for A, and that's just a mystery I have yet to unravel.
Clearly, that's unraveled right in front of us as well. Blackstar and Coors picks off two players of the Lethal Esports team though. Clearly, they're holed into Icebox, started off pretty darn well. The wall comes up to boost up Jar Jar Bor and his teammate, but both get taken out. Cyber picks off both of them, and we're down to a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
That is right, and with that kill coming in from Captain Ripper 457, we are seeing the round coming to a win for the defending team, that is Team Blackstar. And with that, we already have the polling booth online, so you can go ahead and cast your votes. Let us know which team you're supporting, who you're here for, and we'll see how far the hype can get your teams.
And as viewers put in their votes, make sure you hit that like button in the process, because Team Blackstar just won round number 1, and you can expect Lethal Esports to be on their toes from here on out. Knowing the team, And after that rule of thumbs out of the way, after hitting A, they've gone for a forced buy, much similar to what we saw yesterday on map 1 as well. So we're going to see a flurry of specters going all out this round.
That is right. I'm seeing the chat asking for the ranks on Team Lethal. I am not aware of the ranks on Team Lethal, but if anyone in the chat is, do shed light on that and we'd be glad to know.
And a B push is what they're going for, pretty standard, and they've got a Reyna and a Viper to worry about. That's Captain Ripper 123 and Blackstar himself. And he should be able to get one quick with the heal, but he gets traded for by Megatron.
That was a real quick, thought process coming in from the side of Sage, going in with that orb, slowing Reyna down and getting that kill. That was a really smart move. But with that, we are already on a 4v4 situation. The plant is still not in, and half the round has already passed through. This is going real slow and steady.
The plant almost went down in B side, but Sting got off of it, and down goes the spike. Jaga Jabor picks off Sting, but Cybele flanking from mid takes off Kovos. We're down to a 3v3.
That is right, and the drone has already spotted, but that does not do any favors for the team. We're already seeing it going in for a 2v1 situation. The plant is still not in, but there's full HP on Sova. Now, being Sova is fine when you're the last one remaining because you can collect intel and work on it. So, being Sova is fine. It's down to a 1v1. Megatron takes the kill, and it's around for Lethal eSports.
Unusual hold by Lethal eSports there. When you're aware that you're down to 2v1 in their case, you'd want to be together, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to give room for the opponent to pick you off one by one. Clearly, that's what went down in Megatron. Capitalize on that advantage. And like I mentioned, Lethal eSports back in the game, 1-1 as the score stands, and we've barely even started.
That is right. I'm seeing very less variety in the gun loadouts coming up. Like, it's all Spectre for Lethal and one Frenzy along with all classics. Actually, I'm spotting a Sheriff, so that's a variety, finally.
They've decided to go A this time around, Lethal eSports. They've got 4 players to worry about. And that entry coming through from Sting of all players. The Sentinel backs off as well. They've realized they've got a lot of folks to worry about at A side. Backs off completely.
That is right. We did see a good utility use coming in from the side of Reyna. Did not really work out as it should have, but was a good use. We are now moving forward with the whole attacking team trying to go towards B. The wall is still up. They are in the clear, taking kills from the side. Cybele is making some real, sneaky impacts right there.
Yep. Cybele holding kitchen, watching that flank, picked off 2, picks off 3 as well. So he held it down, 3 down, well, Savvy getting the other frag, and they're down to 1. Not for long, flawless round victory for Lethal eSports.
That is right. We are now on a 1-2 scoreline. It was a really strong start coming in from the side of Team Blackstar, but right now it seems like they're gonna have to bucket back up because they have lost the lead they had started with. I mean, it's just 1, but still a lead.
Every round counts, and considering this was their pick, they'd want to step up. But I'm actually impressed how they're making this non-duelist agent comp work, Lethal eSports. You see the Sentinels taking the front foot and entering sites more often, usually with the spike as well. So clearly they've got it all figured out, it might seem like.
That is right, and with that, we are already moving into the 4th round of the game. Sage is holding on real well along with Reyna in that spot while Cybele tries to like invade the area. I feel like he's gonna be getting caught in the fire.
And my god, Team Blackstar needs to watch out for those flank watchers. Cybele really making the impact. They're picking off a crucial player in kitchen, and he's gonna pick off another one as we speak, Kovos, and it's all down to Captain Ripper 457, who's a B main.
That is right. Now 457 has got quite some work to do by himself. He has already pulled a 1v2 off by himself before, but now it doesn't seem like he's even gonna have enough time. And with that, he gets taken out by Sting already. So this is another round coming in for Team Blackstar with a score of 1-3. We're moving into the 5th round.
Lethal eSports, they're doing pretty darn well so far. but now's the time Team Blackstar needs to be reevaluating their hold itself. By the looks of it, they're sending Captain Ripper 457 this time around to A side along with Kovos to hold it. I think that they really need to concentrate on making sure Cybele gets taken out first more than anything. His flank watching is crucial, so that hold onto side needs to be perfect, almost. Because as you can see, Hunt FTW just took out their duelist, and just like that, it's a 5v4.
That's right, and I mean, I feel like Cybele is going real strong, even though being just an Omen who is not even supposed to be the one with the top frag, he's already there. And you know, lurking at the exact right places. I don't know why it's becoming so difficult for Team Blackstar to actually check all the corners. I mean, they are getting taken out before they can even, you know, make sure that there's a presence of Cybele around them.
And that Rolling Thunder came through to disable Little Esports just a bit. Goes on a 3k but gets taken out by Cybele. Clearly, that Viper's bit really being bothersome for a Blackstar, but they've eradicated him. And a Viper's pit for Viper's pit. They need this round, but he picks off two. Cybele, he gets the round for Little Esports. It almost seemed like Blackstar had that in the bag.
That is right. I mean, and also, I gotta say this. That's a really cool skin. The one Cybele is carrying. It's a really cool skin.
Oh, the Reaver, of course. It's a fan favorite, as I like to say. Both casual and competitive players use it on and off, and I'm a huge fan of it as well. It's almost like, okay, probably shouldn't say it, but it's a real nice gun to get kills with. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. All right. With that, going forward into the 6th round of the match, this is gonna be the end of the first quarter of the match. Let's see if Team Blackstar is gonna be able to, you know, crawl back up and shot for the lead of it.
And that's a Hunter's Fury for a Hunter's Fury, but it's Megatron who comes out on top for Little Esports. And the Hunter FTW picks off one. The Cozen Hunter Raptors picks off two. So gets traded for.
That is right, and right now it's gonna be Captain Reaper 1, 2, 3 this time instead of 4, 5, 7, and he got taken out before he could manage to land even one kill. And this is another round coming in for the favor of Lethal Esports. 1-5 scoreline. Lethal Esports looking really strong right now.
Yeah, they are, and Team Blackstar need to buck up. They gotta change a few things. They gotta change that hold. I see out of the last 3 rounds, I think Blackstar got taken out real quick at the beginning of the round. But clearly, last round, when that Viper Split went down from the side of Team Blackstar, I really thought they had it in the bag. But little did they know, Cybele was just creeping up on them. And yeah, he got the frag to clutch that round for Lethal.
That is right. We are gonna be seeing Kovos going in for the drone. So not much intel collected by Sova yet for the side of attack. So Lethal Esports is gonna be going without a lot of, you know, information right now. Oh yeah, the positions for Reyna have been revealed. So Blackstar is in the dark.
Yeah, and they're in the dark for more than one reason. Little do they know, Hunt FTW's in tube. He's waiting for that wall to break as the rest of his teammates make their way through B main to B site. The only player on that side of the map is Captain Ripper 1, 2, 3. How long can he hold them off with all his utility?
That is right. I mean, I did not see a strong gameplay coming in from the side of Captain Reaper 1, 2, 3 in the last round either. So I am not completely sure if he's gonna be able to hold that whole barrage of players off by himself. Kovos is coming in for support, trying to make a way towards the back of the players, but that's not gonna help much with that wall already, you know, standing upright.
And little does Captain Ripper 1, 2, 3 know that he's got company right above him. Lethal Esports' Hunt is right above him, but he does. Blackstar comes in for the flag. Sting gets Captain Ripper 4, 5, 7, and not for long. Lethal Esports goes ballistic at B site and takes the round for themselves.
Yeah, and with that, this is already the 8th round. I am seeing a, you know, row of wins coming in from the side of Lethal Esports. There's not a single loss since they started off. Is it gonna be a win streak all the way to victory?
Possibly, but knowing Team Blackstar, the advantage they really have is having that duelist in Reyna, right, in Blackstar himself. And I have noticed he hasn't used Empress yet. Seeing Blackstar on the Empress will be brilliant, hopefully, and should be able to pick off one round and furthermore another one following that as well.
That might very well be, but I mean, I have seen that the Empress was ready from a while, and it seems like Lethal Esports is kind of trying to get Blackstar off the charts before anyone else. So he's not getting the opportunity to actually apply that. See, again, the first blood is Blackstar getting taken off by Savvy already. So it's a very targeted move coming in from the side of Lethal Esports, it seems.
Clearly it is, and trade for trade, Cybele goes and it's all down to a 1v5, not for long. Res coming through as well. You could almost call it a flawless round, but they did pick off one and force the res from Sting. But Lethal Esports gets that one in the bag as well.
Yes, and not only did they get it, but also you know, made sure that it was with all members alive, so they do not have to spend any economy when going forward towards getting guns. So they can literally just use all of it to get their utilities online and still move on with no, you know, wiggle room left on the economy side for Team Blackstar.
I can imagine how Blackstar must be feeling personally, because he's on the back foot right now. He needs to be the one stepping up for his team, and you can imagine that's the situation he's been put in. Lethal Esports, they've been able to pick him off as first blood every time, as you mentioned last round, and Captain Ripper gets picked off this time around for a change as first blood.
That's right. It feels like we just saw Captain Reaper walk into that by himself. But there comes another kill, and Blackstar has been taken out already. This time by Hunt FTW, and Cobalt is off as well. So this is a 1v5 situation. One more time. If it's gonna be another flawless, we're gonna see. Yes, it is.
Now Megatron got quite the assistance on that frag against their Team Blackstar stage. But I had to mention Savi coming through for his team and getting that Seekers out to keep them preoccupied as the Plum went down a B side and picking off another round for Lethal Esports. Impressive. They're changing almost every round. The way they're holding, the way they're entering side and holding that from retake. Lethal Esports, they're doing a fantastic job. Clearly why the scoreline is what it is.
Standing ahead.
Yes, and with that, we are gonna be moving forward into the 10th round. First kill coming in from the side of Blackstar this time, so that can be a, you know, good initiation coming in for their side. The first time that they could go in for the first blood in a while. So I see also Blackstar is alive, so we might be seeing him going for the Empress mode now.
And down to a 3v4, but this time around Blackstar's out and prowling, so it's Blackstar versus Cybele, possibly on A side. Nope, they know it's headed towards B. Lethal Esports, as they head towards B, are gonna have quite the company. Judgeable real quick snake. The Viper's pit goes down almost instantly. The wall is up as well. Sage is planting. Judgeable is trying to camp right behind the wall. He breaks the wall, but he's out of bullets. He can't take the frag which he needs. Judgeable and Blackstar go down, and it's all down to Captain Ripper 457, but not for long. Attackers take the round wing. Possibly a missed opportunity for Team Blackstar there.
That's right. This could have been one round that they could have capitalized on, but it did not fall the way we had thought it would. So that's gonna be just another round for the side of Lethal Esports. 9 rounds in a row without a single loss. That is commendable. Gotta say it. Lethal Esports is bringing their A game in for this one, and I'm expecting to, you know, see the same coming in from the side of Team Blackstar very soon.
And looking at Team Blackstar's economy right now, this round might be just the round where you'd like to see Blackstar go Empress.
Currently, we are seeing a lot of ultimates online from the side of Team Blackstar. If they can actually, you know, make a good chronology of going in with those, they could actually win this round. But I am not seeing them going in with a lot of those utilities right now. Blackstar has been taken out again. I am surprised that he is one of the early kills every single round. So that just makes the, you know, Reyna utility unusable for the rest of the team.
Again, this round is a rather weird one, I'd like to say, as Megatron gets that final frag onto Quovos and picks off the round for his team. Lethal Esports up by 9 rounds, 110 as the score stands. So that round, right, I think Team Blackstar were trying something different, letting Lethal Esports get hold of that A side rather easily. They were completely off towards CT side and Rafters. It seems like they were going for a retake but didn't quite get the opportunity to do so. Lethal eSports actually ensured they got picked off even before they could think of making a retake.
Yes, and with that, on this last round before switch, I want to see if the thing that Blackstar has been trying already of, giving easy control and working on a retake works out for them this time around, or if they're gonna just switch it up and, try to make the penetration more difficult for the side of Lethal Esports. Because again, buying time is something that can make them win this, because so far they have been losing by elimination for most number of rounds. So it doesn't seem like, retake is a situation they're even able to work on.
And these two Soas don't quit, do they? Megatron winning that battle once again between the two Soas. Hunter's Fury came through, and Blackstar waiting out at mid, making sure that flank watcher gets taken out. Has been proved worthy enough. And we're down to a 1v3. This is when we want to see Blackstar step up. And yes, he did. He gets the 3k. He's set for a 1v1. Looks like everything's positioned for him this round.
That is right. The health on Sky is low as well. The plan is going in. That's one thing that you don't want to happen when it's like a 1v1 situation, but it's not going to be that difficult considering he also has his Empress mode online. He can actually, go in with the full invincible zone and take that kill.
That was so unfortunate to see. Sorry, picks off Blackstar. That round could have just been Team Blackstar's shot. Reverse sweeping this, but it is what it is. The sides have been switched. We are going in with 1-11 scoreline, and Lethal Esports seems set to take map 1.
That is right. This does not seem like there's gonna be enough wiggle room on the other side for the side of Team Blackstar. But again, this is the map of Icebox. Again, all of the things that were working out for Lethal Esports so far are gonna be in the favor of Blackstar right now, because it's, the side switch that's happening. They're gonna be on attack, and if they are able to work on attack just as well as Lethal did, then they might just go in for another, streak of 11 wins, and we might just walk into an equalizer coming up.
Yep. I think Blackstar should be in his element going into these pistol rounds at least. And yes, he is. He makes sure he's entering for the team, and his team follows duly, but that shock dart had the effect it needed coming through from Lethal Esports. Cybel in the perfect position to pick off 2 players from Team Blackstar as well, and they're down to 3v5. Not for long, 1v3, and just like that, Blackstar don't stand a chance. Lethal Esports picks off another round, and they're on to match point.
Match point.
That's the current situation, with match point already on the side of Lethal Esports, and just 1 round in favor of Blackstar. Is this the last round of this map? I wanted to see a little bit more of Icebox. Come on, hype it up. Team
did
Blackstar,
indeed.
bring it back in.
Yeah, considering it was their pick as well, I'd really hope for a close game, to be honest. Because coming into this game, I did expect Lethal Esports to be how they are right now, as we see. And it looks like Blackstar is taking his own sweet time to get back into the game. Megatron's lurking in mid, and I don't think he's aware. Goes right there and gets picked off. Meanwhile, Cybel over at Ascent.
One enemy
Sabi
remaining.
gets one, Hunt gets one. And just like that, folks, the round is over. Map
Defenders win.
4. Lethal Esports.
That is it. And with the whole barrage of votes that have showed up so far, we are seeing that the support for Blackstar was way more than Lethal Esports right now. We had 67% votes going in for Team Blackstar, but well, even with the support, they could only go so far as 1 round out of 14 that were played. But again, Icebox is one of the trickiest maps here, and if you don't practice it enough, it does not come out the way you want. So maybe the next map is gonna be theirs.
Unfortunate to see Blackstar having to go back to the drawing board. I think we haven't seen everything which Blackstar can bring to the table. Not just the team, but the player himself, right? I think he wasn't in his element at Icebox. Going into map 2, I can expect him to be on his toes, be at his best for his team, and possibly some great plays coming through at Ascent.
That is right. And with that commendable win coming in from the side of Lethal Esports, a continuous streak of 13 rounds, one after the other, without a single loss. let's see if they're gonna be able to continue the same streak in the next map as well, which is gonna be the map of Ascent, which we missed out yesterday. So I'm pretty excited about it. I've been waiting for it since yesterday. So today's the day I got my chance.
Yeah, even I've been looking forward to watch a match. Watch these two teams, especially go into Ascent, will be great. And I'm curious to see. It's Lethal Esports' pick as well. So how much can Blackstar hold off on the opponent's map? Would be interesting to see.
Exactly, and I really feel like we are going to be seeing much more rounds being played, because Ascent is one of the maps that's like, um more used to, like people have played it more, it has been there for the longest time. And it also gives you a lot of flexibility to how you want to execute. I think as long as you have the mid control, you're all good.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, we won't know until we get into the game itself, which we will soon enough. And we're off for a break.
See you on the other side.
That I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day?
Welcome back, everyone, and we are here collected together on Valorant Summer Showdown 2021, presented by PixelScope Entertainment. This is the second day, and we're already on the second map. I'm your host, Aahna Aiden, and with me is Zatakster.
Yep, and second map, Ascent is on the horizon. Soon enough, we'll be getting in with Little eSports and Team Blackstar. I can't wait to see it. And this time around, I'm going to say Blackstar is going to be incredible on this map. I'm just putting it out there. A bold
I
prediction.
am hoping for that to happen because if that happens, we walk into the third map, which is Haven. And again, Haven is different from the other maps. It has 3 sites, so there's a lot more, strat that can be brought out on the third map. So if Ascent gets won by Blackstar, I am all for it. I'm rooting for this one.
Yep. Okay, so looks like the comms box is pretty divided going into the match itself. But yeah, with Little eSports' performance in the last map, some would say if that momentum came into the second map, and it is their pick as well. So yeah, probably they're tough. We'll find out soon enough.
That might happen, and if that does happen, we will literally be seeing a huge line of wins coming in as a streak, because those 13 are still unbroken from the last map. So
Yep.
if that happens, we're still going to be having something exciting to look forward for, because in any case, a record is being built. So with that, let's just give a huge shout out to our associate partners who are Goodnight Esports. Thanks for making this event possible. Thanks for bringing all of these teams here and giving them a platform. So yeah, that's about it.
And on to Agent Select we go on Ascent.
I am seeing Killjoy being picked, and I love when you have a Killjoy, a Sage, and a Jet on Ascent. Honestly.
All right. Okay.
Because I feel like that wall creation that you do in spawn area while making your way in towards site B is a really good angle to hold, and it's a really good counter to have your Killjoy turret on the opposite side of the same hallway on the what do you say, railing, ceiling? No, not a ceiling, a railing. Yeah, on the railing. So that works really well as well.
Yeah,
Plus,
for sure.
the lockdowns are really good on the sites once the plant is done.
Yeah, for sure. If you're picking Sage on Ascent, it's because you know those cheeky wall lineups that matters, and with the pairing of an Omen or so, might just work out for you over a B side. But
Select
when we
your
look
agent.
at both Team Blackstar and Lethal Esports, they're going with the single duelist comp over at Blackstar. Seems like they're comfortable with that. And over at Lethal Esports, they've switched it up. They're going with the double duelist from absolutely zero duelists on Icebox. So it's going to be a treat to watch. Reyna and Jet, my oh my, I can't wait.
I cannot imagine the way Jet can actually, utilize her Stormblades once she's up on a Sage walls in a, very cheeky angle. That would be something tremendous. But again, we do not have Jet and Sage on the same team, so something I'm not gonna be able to see this match.
Unfortunately, even the Sage and Omen players I mentioned earlier, we won't get to see. But it is what it is, and it seems like, honestly speaking, Lethal Esports seem like they're set and they've got everything planned going in attack as per agent comps. But with the single duelist pick over at Team Blackstar, defense might be where they can capitalize Team Blackstar. And then it's going to be incredibly dependent on how the likes of Blackstar himself performs over at attack.
For anyone who's been watching the casting videos for Valorant from me even earlier, you know I am a huge fan of Ghost. We're seeing 5 of them coming in. I am waiting to see all the ghost skills coming in.
Yep. A very scattered entry by the Team Lethal Esports team, and rightfully so. They're going to wear their options and see where it's much more of a stronger hold. Which side has a much more stronger hold. Of course, the Cypher has been deployed over at B side, Captain Ripper 123, making sure Lethal Esports don't even have an option of turning towards B side for now, unless they go be ambitious in mid-market.
I am seeing they have deployed bit of utilities towards B, but they are moving towards A. So I'm pretty sure they're trying to, like, stop anyone to flank from the side of B. But the mid control is not in either of the team's side right now. So that just feels like walks unchecked from both the sides.
Yep, and just like that, players from the Team Blackstar team get taken out instantly. But Cybele goes down over at CT side towards defender side spawn, and Captain Ripper 123 is cornered by the players of Little eSports. They're pushing their luck perhaps. Keeping right into his crosshair, and he picks off two. Captain Ripper 123. It's a 1v1, and duly so, the teammates of Savi make sure that they give out the call to back off. Because a bit too audacious there by Little eSports perhaps.
We are seeing a lot of caution coming in from the side of Captain 123. He is not committing to the, defuse, and there he gets taken out by Savi. A real good, well-earned round coming in for the side of Little eSports.
Yeah, definitely, it almost slipped away there at defender side spawn. Captain Ripper 123 almost got all three frags, but yep, Savi made sure he backed off completely. But yeah, first round only. Going into the second one, I'd expect a full buy from both sides, and doesn't look like it. Team Blackstar considers saving.
Just for the sake of everybody's entertainment, I'm just gonna slide in a personal story right here. In the last round, when we saw, it was 1v3, and then we got two kills coming in from the side of Blackstar, it felt like the one moment where one of my teammates generally says, whenever we're about to win, he'll just go ahead and be like, "Abhi to throw baki hai." And it was almost that moment, and it's again, 1v5 situation. Let's see if the throw happens or we see a win coming in. It's a win.
Flawless at that. That mid push was brilliant. Little eSports perfected that mid push incredibly. I think there were two players over mid, didn't stand a chance. Cypher's utilities at that point meant nothing, and they brought home another round victory. They've still not dropped a round ever since they started winning on the last map on Icebox.
That is right, and we are already 15 rounds through. Since then, the voting is online already, so go ahead, post your votes, tell me what you want to support, and if you wanna, then go ahead and even in chat let me know what the reason for you backing a team is. And with that, we're already in the third round. I'm not gonna speak too much on this one. You can take this one on for you.
And they're already at an advantage. Team Blackstar, they've taken out one of Little eSports' duelists of all. They're down to a 4v5 already. And you could argue it's a 4v3 considering two players from the Blackstar team is incredibly low in HP, and Kovas gets taken out by Savi. Down goes Captain Ripper, 4-5-7. And how the tables turn, it's a 3v4.
With that situation already in hand, we are seeing Blackstar going all crazy with those kills in a row. 2K with the situation that's on a 2v2. Another kill coming in from the side of Megatron takes Blackstar out, and now we are in a 1v2 all over again with Captain Ripper left to fend for the team.
And Cybele duly doing what he's meant to, flank watcher, as Mr. Captain Ripper 123 makes his way through defender side spawn just like he did last time around, but he was able to pick off two last time. Can he pick off at least one this time? Yes, he will. And it's a 1v1 just like that as the neural theft comes out. Omen versus Cypher.
It took me a while to realize this time that Cypher was Omen was not being played by Cybele again. Cybele has switched to Killjoy, and Omen is now being played by Megatron. And Megatron was the Sova last time, I guess?
Yes, he was, and that round went to Little eSports. They still haven't dropped around, but as you said, the fact that Cybele went on to Killjoy and Megatron went on to Sova gives you an understanding of the team itself, right? How diverse their knowledge in the agent itself is, and how coordinated the team is. That's why they've been winning all these rounds so far and haven't dropped around ever since the Icebox map. And they continue to do so. It's an A push this time around, some would say, but the spikes at tiles. Let's see what unravels.
Absolutely, and currently it seems like we might be seeing a fight coming in from the side of the opposite Reina, that is Ellie. Gets taken out by Blackstar, coming up as the better Reina right now, takes down Hunt FTW as well, and then gets traded by Cybel. We are again in a 2v2 situation with Databor and Cypher left to fend for the defending team, while the attackers have their lockdown online already, along with Megatron lurking in heaven.
Cybel's lockdown is a real tricky thing to do, considering that really slows the pace down of the game itself, and probably detains a player. No, it doesn't. Down to a 1v1. That chaos in Garden was the differentiator, wasn't it? And he picks them off just like that. Cybel brings home the victory for Lethal Esports.
Exactly, and with that, there is a barrage of, heavy weapons being bought from the side of LE, while we are seeing Team Blackstar, going in for a force buy, and their economy literally taking the hit of that.
Yeah. And the defender side is when you'd like to see Team Blackstar, really back up and pick up a few rounds, considering the attack is where they could possibly capitalize on. But then again, as it seems, it's not working out in their favor. They're holding at tiles, and an unusual hold by Sting at mid top. But yeah, mid push. Mid is the place to be.
Sky going in for a really good kill, getting taken out by Kovos in return. Now we're seeing Reina pushing with Cybel. Takes Kovos out, and now it's a 3v3 situation. Cybel is pushing in with the rest of them from the right side. Does not notice Captain 123. He gets taken out by Sting already. Nice play by Sting there.
One enemy remaining.
Pretty textbook from Lethal Esports, but it seems to have costed them in some ways more than other. 1v2 as it stands, and it's all down to Mr. Megatron.
We've been seeing for the last few rounds that every time we have a Reina versus Reina, Blackstar is coming out as the better one. So that's just something that's, commendable. Like, even though the team is not, trailing on a streak of victories, they are able to manage getting the better Reina on the side.
Enemy remaining.
And not like that Blackstar. Oh, unlucky there for him. He was holding that angle on to Heaven, but failed to keep it. 5 bullets in the mag, 5 HP, not for long. Captain Ripper 457.
Nice try, kid.
First round.
And there goes the end of the streak. How long was it? 17 rounds? Yes, 17 round streak finally broken. The curse is evaded. Now Blackstar can actually go ahead and, create a strong trail for the team Blackstar and bring home around a map so that we can go ahead and see the third one.
Possibly. Still early times. 1-4. The scoreline dictates. The way I saw last round, I think they played it pretty much textbook lately. So it's a mid push, get mid market, head on to B side. Where things did go wrong is that they lost more players than they wanted to. They did play a trade for trade, and it seems like they're trying to do something similar this time around. But with the Seekers and the Bladestorm out, going towards three of all places, misses the first 2 blades. However, Hunt FTW, but Blackstar gets picked up. Captain Ripper gets picked up. 3v5 as it stands. Bladestorm misses through and through.
Last player standing.
Again, with Captain 123 left last to save for the team, gets taken out by Savi. Another round for the side of Lethal Esports. The streak is not building up for the side of Team Blackstar just yet, but let's hope for it. And again, I gotta say it, I'm liking the humbleness and also, the team spirit, the sportsmanship coming in from the side of Blackstar. Like, he went into the comments and he did say that they're here for a good time, and Lethal Esports is definitely better. So, I mean, that's just something I don't see a lot of people do. Go ahead and appreciate the opponent team. So,
of course,
I appreciate that, sportsmanship coming in from anyone.
That's incredible. And we push this time around with a lurking Cybel on catwalk.
A lot of smokes being deployed already, trying to kind of get a hint of, visibility crisis created for one of the teams. But then again, the Hunter's Fury tags someone, does not get anyone killed though, with the last 2 remaining on both the sides. Let's see if the plan is gonna be held off well. This is site B, it's easy to hold, but is 2v2 the best situation for this?
Make that 2v3. That res came through at the perfect time. And charge of 4 cores make their way towards B-side. No, they don't have a chance. Sting is picking them up one by one. And 4K for him. Little eSports. It almost seemed like they dropped the round. But leave it to Sting to pull it off.
Oh my goodness. What did we just see? I mean, I felt like after the second kill, Sting was in a very vulnerable position trying to go ahead and pick up more health. And Coase had a very clear shot on him. But it feels like he kind of missed out on that one and then got taken down, got punished for that carelessness. And that just made another round coming in for the side of Lethal Esports. 6-1 scoreline after the first quarter.
Yep. I think Blackstar in the previous round were expecting both players to be at boat house, you know, possibly an easy retake, but clearly it didn't work out in their favor. Right now they've did pretty much unloaded all their utilities to ensure they don't push B main Lethal Esports, and they push them towards mid, towards Blackstar himself. Picks off one.
Blackstar was holding a really good position right now, and then he gets blinded. That was a wrong position to hold after actually, like, you know, standing really nearby and taking a kill, because you know the calls are gonna go in, and with those comms already in hand, you can always see, you know, Sky coming in for a good chance to take a lead.
Yep. And it almost seemed like Captain Ripper 123 was the differentiator there, coming through from mid-market, flanking them almost, but could only get one frag off of that. And it's all down to Kovos, who's in mid.
Is Kovos gonna be able to make it? That's the question.
He's got
to kill or not to kill.
Yeah, he's got Cybele and Sting to worry about.
However, one thing to be noted, the spike is MB. It's not in anyone's control, but then Sting manages that kill onto Kovos, makes it around for the attacking side. 1-7 scoreline, walking into the 9th round already. We are far down the lane. I need to see Team Blackstar coming back up.
Yep, this is when they need to switch things up. Possibly, I'd say, attempt something different, something which they did try out in Icebox, pushing through mid, you know, aggressively, even though as defenders. Maybe it'll work out in their favor, who knows. But pretty much standard strat from Lethal Esports, 2 over at A, 2 over at Tiles, and 1 at B, just to keep the enthusiasm running over at B side.
I have not been surprised when people actually go in aggressive, being on the defensive side. We have seen Team D2D do it before in earlier Valor tournaments on this platform, and that had worked out really well. So I am actually, you know, not against seeing that happen from the side of Team Blackstar. Let's see if they're gonna be able to execute it on the same level.
Well, you want to talk about being aggressive, leave it to Lethal Esports' Savi, who just rushed through Garden Tree and took hold of the defender's side spawn as well. But creeping up on him is Captain Ripper, will pick him off. And it almost seemed like they had a chance, 1v2, but it's down to a 1v1. Reyna versus Reyna, and I wonder who's going to come out on top of this one.
So far, we have been noticing that every time we've seen a Reyna versus Reyna, Blackstar has been able to get that kill onto Sting. But this time, both of them are literally on leveled grounds, with just one thing going in favor for Lethal Esports. That is that they have a lot of rounds in their favor
30
already.
seconds left.
Blackstar being the cautious one, making sure he clears every angle possible, but little does he know he's got an all-peppy Sting to worry about over at B side. He looks like he can take down 4 players.
This is a very secure place to be at. I mean, he can go ahead, place a plan, and watch it very carefully without really being aggressive again. So this could be a good hole. Let's see if this is gonna be one for the side of Lethal Esports, or if Blackstar is gonna emerge as the better Reyna one more time all over again.
Last time around, he had to push a bit and pick off 4 players for his team. This time around, I'm pretty sure he's been told, bide your time, Sting. Let them come through. And just like that, they do.
With that, another round going in for the side of Lethal Esports, and now Sting is literally proving that he is there when he needs to be. Like, in all the other fights, he may have lost to Blackstar, but this is the one that was important to win, and he did it on this one. So, Sting it is for this one.
And we see the first operator out to div in the hands of almost seemed like Megatron, but looks like Hunt will be the one with the operator. It's always great to see the sniper coming out.
That is true. I mean, especially on the map of Ascent, there's so many higher up angles that you can hold with a sniper and, you know, watch the whole area by yourself. So I would not be surprised if this round just went into the side of the easy peasy, because again, with that operator, see, the kill has already come in.
Yep. And they're going ballistic. Little esports through mid. Savi, he's a sentinel, but my oh my, he's playing like a duelist. That entry from him through mid market, but it's Empress for Empress. Jadabo picks one off. 2v2 as it stands.
One enemy
Ballistic
remaining.
for the team. Another round on the horizon. They can see it. It's all down to Megatron. The
Player
omen right there.
standing.
Picks off Blackstar. Jajabor is all left over at Team Blackstar.
A good teleport coming in from the side of Megatron already. He has switched his positions without really making the footstep sounds, so it's gonna be really difficult to whiff where he exactly is. Gets seen, but then manages to take the kill, clutches the round, and here comes the 9th victory into the second map for the side of Leader Esports. This match is going on getting exciting, and the only thing I want to see from here forth is more rounds coming in from the side of Team Blackstar so that we can get more of this insanity and walk into the next map, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even the previous round, it almost seemed like it slipped away from their hands. It was poised for them to win. They had that coordination between Blackstar and Captain Ripper. And unfortunately, that didn't go through. Little Esports doing an incredible job. Sting and Hunt FTW going through that Blade Storm in combination with Arena. Brilliant. Take a A side just like that.
With that, we are already in a 3v4 situation. Jet is already on with the Stormblades. I am
One enemy
always
remaining.
impressed whenever Jets go in with the Stormblades because the accuracy on those things is amazing. I did not get to see the Stormblade kill coming in, but again, the round has been taken in
Last
by
round
Leader
before the
Esports.
switch.
110 with one last round remaining on the side of, you know, attack for Leader Esports, and then they become defenders.
And at this point, I'm pretty sure Team Blackstar is questioning themselves and getting flashbacks of the Icebox map itself. But then again, going into map 2, we knew, right? It was Lethal Esports' pick. This was their map. And they're proving to be incredibly difficult to counter, even though they're on defense, and even though Team Blackstar's on defense, and they've just got one duelist, and just like that, Captain Ripper 1, 2, 3, his trap fire had no effect. He gets taken out. Sting gets another one across the map, and they pretty much have B side.
Exactly, and with everyone collected towards the B side, we are seeing Blackstar kind of lurking a little bit behind, holding on to a position that's not known to everyone. Manages a kill, but I don't think it's gonna continue for
He's
the
into
war.
he's in a corner, and Megatron with the knife. That paranoia, when I saw it come from 11 o'clock, I knew he was coming
Switching
for it.
sides.
And he gets what he wants. 111 as we switch sides.
With the triple ones, let's see if we're gonna be walking into a different, you know, score line coming in for both the teams, because unless we see a 10-round streak coming in for wins from the side of Blackstar, we might not be able to walk into the third map. And honestly, the way today's match is going, I want the third map so bad.
Definitely. A reverse sweep would be great to see right now. But yeah, the cards aren't in their favor right now, is it? Looking at the scoreline itself, they dropped two rounds in the next couple of minutes. They're done for Team Blackstar.
Exactly, and did you notice both the teams have their Reynas surfing on the top of the scoreboards, and Sting literally has a KD of
Spike
4
down mid.
with 20 kills and just 5 dead.
Yep, and they're picking off players on mid top this time around, with Team Blackstar having the advantage almost until Hunt FTW picking off Captain Ripper. 1v2.
With Sage left alone, Jajabor is in a very tight situation with, you know, Savi and Jet already looking out for the spike. I don't feel like it's gonna be around for the attackers.
And let's not take anything away from them. He has spotted Hunt FTW. Jajabor, he's got him for himself, and yes, he'll get that pick. He's down to a 1v1. Possibly could have played this differently, but Savi backs off. He'll send the Trailblazer for info, and yes, he'll get what he needs. Out goes the Hawk. Doesn't quite do much.
30 seconds left.
With just wall remaining on the side of Sage to actually take a fight with, we are going to be seeing a 1v1 coming in from the side of Savi and Jajabor, in which Savi manages to take the kill with that super cute ghost
Match point.
onto Jajabor.
Yep, brilliant stuff coming through from Lily Esports as always, like we've seen from this map, if not the last one. And they're at match point. One more round.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
one more round.
It's literally a mirrored scoreline like the last time. It was 1-12 walking into the second half, and it is the same this time as well. It's just that the one round that was won by Team Blackstar was the first in that, and this is the fifth one. But yeah,
And,
a
and,
shell
they're,
pop.
and they're trying something different this time around. They're pushing to be main the defenders, and they're picking one player off one player, but then again,
enemy
it
remaining.
is Little Esports. They proved it. They made that push. This is their map. They beat Team Blackstar on Team Blackstar's turf, and they took them to their turf.
How long even was it? How long even was it? This was such a quick round and a fantastic way to close off the match. I mean, with the exact same mirrored scores, 113-113, we are walking into the second victory of the day, going in for the side of Lethal Esports. According to the votes, there was equal support for both the teams so far. So that's all. I mean, that's all the support that's coming in from both the sides. But again, Blackstar did come up really far from the last match, because like he was trailing somewhere in the third frag on his team, but now he's on the top along with Ellie Sting. But yeah, I mean, the kill gap is huge. Top frags is 22 and the second is 15, so that's quite impressive. I mean, kudos to Ellie Sting for that.
Definitely. Team Blackstar, they tried their best, right?
Yes.
But yeah, after all, Little Esports' map pick, they proved why they picked this map. Ascent, it's clearly that one of their strong suits, even though it was almost a mirror version of Icebox. Unfortunate what could have been at Icebox if Blackstar had stepped up. But then again, Little Esports, the kind of pressure they were putting, considering they were aware they didn't have that duelist advantage going into the attacker side at Icebox. So they had to make sure the duelist advantage that Team Blackstar had was eradicated at the beginning of the round rather than later.
That is right. And I mean, we did see that in the second match, we did not see targeted kills coming in for Blackstar. So that was something nice to watch. In any case, no matter what the scoreline, both the matches have been so entertaining. And I mean, that's exactly what you expect when you come to PixelScope. You expect the best and you get the best. So
Definitely.
No doubts on that one.
Really. Yep. All right. But yeah, who do you think was the player highlight for you today, Aahna?
Okay, I loved watching Sybil.
All right.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be my favorite, and specifically the round he got the 4K. I was impressed and shook at the same time. I was like, bro, how do you manage doing that? Like 4 kills in the whole match is something huge for me, and 4 kills in a single round, I can't even think of that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm particularly impressed by Sybil, of course. He did show incredible plays in Icebox as well as Ascent, but I must give credit where it's due. Savi coming through for his team. The entries he was able to make over at A Garden and Tree were brilliant, like almost a duelist kind. Stepping up for the team was brilliant on his side. So yeah, Savi for me.
That is right. I mean, I did see Savi going in really well with all of the utilities. That was on-spot utilization of them. Like, most efficient way of playing Sky has been shown by Savi. So I am gonna obviously comment that. And yeah, I think that's the best players that we thought. Again, however, we did see Sting going on with the top number of frags. So again, not gonna overlook that at all. But yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I have no idea what to even say any further. Just gonna say, everyone, stay on the watch, stay on the lookout. We'll be coming in with much more and
We will.
exciting matches for the more from here. So just keep an eye out for that. Don't miss out.
Cheers.
Just before we go, one last time, a big shout out to our associate partners. That is Goodnight Esports.
Of
Thanks
course.
a lot for making this possible, and a very happy Independence Day to everyone one more time.
Yep, happy Independence Day, everyone, and see you around next time.
Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blazing Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fire juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we in town. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show. Look at Snow White eating rotten apples. Dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova. I'm the ringmaster, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I've been wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole. Yo, everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show.
Looks like we've come to the end of the road. There's no point in running away now. I'd rather sleep until the storm is gone. She'd rather be shooting at me now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. Looks like a blink of an eye's not enough. She'd rather be staying for days now. I'd rather fix it than mess up again. She'd rather be burning it all now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire.
that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. step right up for another amazing bag of my legs, blazing dirty palm. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need a good girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. You know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. To a freak show. Snow White eating rotten apples, dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova, around the ringmaster, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I been wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club.